Okay, building tip 2, installing your switches. I like these little switches right here. They come in a variety of different colors. They're little toggles. They're plastic bodied. You could use a variety of switches, but if you're going to use plastic body, plastic threaded switches, well, first time I did this, here's what I did. I drilled it to the exact size. Alright, drop my little switch in there, fits right in. Actually, it goes right there. Fits right in, and I use this little, nut over here with these threads, and I screwed it on, and I had problems when I was trying to, push the connectors in. I ended up popping this thing out. Other times I, would thread them. Since I have incredibly strong fingers, I would strip it and end up ruining this thing. So what I ended up doing was, if you're going to do this and you're going to use something like this, drill a hole that's slightly smaller than the body, the threaded body. And then what you do is you use a tapered reamer to get it to the right size, like that, back and forth. Okay, you get it to the right size. And what you want to do is you want to be able to thread this into the body. Okay, so if you hold it like that and actually just screw it in. I'm going to bring it all the way down. Alright. Until it sits flush to where you want it. And then you can put your little washer on there, and this thing is not going to move. No matter how hard you push it, you got to use incredible amount of strength to pop that out, and it's not going to move or shift around. It's going to look good. These are really tight. These aren't going anywhere. And that's what it's going to look like. It's going to really look secure. It's not going to move around. And you can add your wiring. Push those down. You're going to have to push those pretty hard on some of these, to get these to fit, or splay them out a little bit to get those connectors to fit. So you're really torquing these quite a bit. And if you just use this and you drill them the right size, they're going to pop out on you. The other thing is, when you're drilling your holes, obviously you're going to, use this as your template. Put it down, mark your holes with a pencil, drill them, again, slightly smaller. You're going to want to do the same thing, except with this here, you're going to use an X-Acto knife and trim these out till they're just right. And what you got to watch for is, you got to watch for these splines on the other side. So you want to be right in between those splines. And if you're going to mount your voltage meter, the voltage meter has a much shorter body. So what I ended up doing is removing some material off of one of these splines, so I can actually slide the threaded or knurled washer in there, and then bring the voltage meter up a little bit, and then just start turning it. And you can see it on this one. Okay, see how that looks? Right in there. Otherwise you won't be able to fit it. For the other ones, they just basically sit right on the splines, because the body of the cigarette lighter one and the USB one is actually big enough where, it sits pretty good. Okay. So, that's building tip 2.